Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Eva and I'm making mommy lifestyle videos. Today we will talk about flying overseas with an infant. So I found lots and lots of videos about traveling with toddlers, but not much with infants in age around 6 months. So not a little babies, but also not toddlers. And I did flew overseas with my daughter when she was almost 6 months, so I have experience in that. So if you wanna listen to my tips, please keep watching the video. Tip number 1: choose your flight thoughtfully. So don't take any random, the cheapest flight you can find. Make sure, if possible, it's non-stop, so you don't have any unnecessary stops which may upset your baby. And also I recommend flying overnight, because that's when baby is sleepy and the chance is that the baby will be sleeping and not, fuss around. So to Poland I flew overnight, and that was the best what could happen. My daughter is going to bed around 6 p.m. and we fly at 7 p.m. So by the time we sit and fly, she was already asleep. She woke up at night for her feedings, so the flight there was just perfect. However, on the way back we flew in the morning, and this was totally different story. It was very hard to occupy her. She was crying, she was fussy, sit for 9 hours on the plane in such a small space. It's a lot even for us adults. So here is coming tip number 2. Take all the necessary toys, books, whatever your child likes the most, just take it. If you are against iPads, phones, whatever, consider breaking your rule for this one time. Whatever works, use it. That's very important. Tips number 3: make sure you have extra clothing for your baby and also for yourself, because you never know, the baby can have blowout, the baby can throw up on you, on itself. So it's better to be safe than sorry. I had extra clothing in my diaper bag and also in hand luggage, just in case, for myself, for the baby, and also for my husband. Tip number 4: have your diaper bag organized as best as possible. So you have to think ahead what you will need. My baby girl, she likes to sleep in a sack, so I have to take that sack as well with me. Have all the bottles you have, if you need them, like 1 or 2 more than you think you will need. Have the water with you. Think ahead, don't have mess in your diaper bag, because you sometimes need things very quickly and it might be very annoying to look for them. Also, good idea is to have the formula pre-measure in the separate bottles. Just remember the amount you put in. Tip number 5: give some responsibility to the father of the baby or whoever you travel with. You don't need to be alpha and omega. You don't have to carry everything, think about everything. Just say, hey, this is your responsibility. You taking care of diapers, or you taking care of putting her to bed or occupy the baby. Just don't try to do everything yourself. Don't put 1,000 things in your head, because you don't need to do everything yourself. Your spouse, boyfriend, fiance can help as well. Tip number 6 is actually really helpful. Buy the first seat on the plane with that extra room space for your feet with the bassinet. It cost me $100 more, but it was a lifesaver. He flying so long, your arms will get tired eventually. So putting her to that bassinet was just blessing. I'm really happy I paid that extra $100 for the comfort. Tips number 7 on the airport: consider carry a baby in a carrier. It will definitely help if you have free hands. Just please don't buy those carriers when the baby is hanging. You know, it's very bad for their hips. Buy a safe carrier. They are usually a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth the money. My last tip is, don't worry if the baby is crying on the plane. Most of the people are wearing headphones anyway. They don't care, they don't hear you, baby. And if they, you know, say something, they are assholes. Like, don't worry about them. Like, I was worried that she will cry and I will make other people very uncomfortable. But then when I was like standing in the aisle and like rocking her to sleep, I look around me and every single person had headphones on them. Like, every single one. And whoever didn't have their headphones, you know, it's too bad. Like, it's nothing you can do. You're trying your best to calm the baby down, and if you be stressed about that, it makes things even worse. So just don't worry about that. Happy mama, happy baby. So that's it. So those are all my tips. And please write down below what you did when you were flying long distance, long hours. Maybe there is something I didn't include and could be helpful for someone else. So I would really like to know. Thank you for watching. Please press the subscribe button if you like this video and would like to see more of them. And see you next week. Thank you guys. Bye.